Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors Dynasty here on College Football 25. We are wrapping up season number 2 in today's episode. We got a doubleheader, the final 2 games of the regular season. One against a rival in San Jose State, and then maybe the biggest matchup of the season in Fresno State. They're also pretty good. They could be giving us a run for our money in the conference. And it might be a preview of what the conference championship will be like in the next episode. Because obviously, even if we lose one or maybe even 2 of these games, I'm thinking we're still going to make the college or the conference championship. Now, the College Football Playoff is another story. If we win the championship like we should have done last year against Wyoming, if we win the conference title this year, I would think that would get us in, especially because we're pretty high ranked. I mean, we're in the top 20 now, and depending on what happens with these next 2 games, we could be even higher than that, maybe top 15, maybe even top 10, possibly. That should get us a spot in the College Football Playoff, and then we're going bowling. We got some bowl games. So that's going to be pretty fun, but that's in the future, near future, but still in the future. We've had a really, really solid recruiting class. We've had a great running game this entire season. We are having some good times here in Hawaii for season number 2. I cannot wait, and I cannot wait to get to season number 3 so that we can welcome in all of these new recruits, including the number 2 player in the entire country, quarterback Leo Van Dyke, 5-star, who might be the answer that we've been looking for at that position. I'm very excited. We also have a 3-star gem who's also around the same type of ratings as Leo Van Dyke, so it could be a little bit of a quarterback battle, some controversy in the spring. I don't know. We're going to find out. That's all in the future, though. We are focused on the here and the now. San Jose State, Fresno State. Let's go run the ball down their throats and win 11 games. I would love it. Hit that like button if you go and enjoy. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. And let's get this done. It is week 13 of the college football season. Here in year number 2. I can't speak. And we are 9-1, 6-0 in the conference, ranked number 18 in the country, taking on our, like I said in the beginning, like I said in the intro, rival San Jose State, who, at this point, not really much of a rival, although they could give us a game here. You never know. This is what our schedule has looked like the entire year. We went into Arizona and beat them. That was a shocking game. I could not believe we actually beat them. Then we lost to Sam Houston, which we will get our lick back. Don't worry. Season 3, we're scheduling them, and I'm going to beat them. I promise. If I don't beat them 3 years in a row, I'm going to lose it. Then we beat Stanford pretty easily, and then we went on a big tear where we weren't ever really contested at all in any of these games. We're pretty good now, and we've got 2 games, one at home and one on the road. This one against Fresno State is going to be a big game. It's also a rivalry game, but they are like pretty good. This, like I said in the intro, could be a preview of the conference championship game later on down in a couple weeks from now in the season, because although Boise State's right up there again, we just blew out Boise State last episode, I think, or maybe a couple episodes ago. I think it was last episode. But recently, we just blew out Boise State. So it could be them. It could be Fresno State, depending on what happens in the game between us and San Jose State, whoever these 2 teams play this week, and then whatever happens with the game and us and Fresno. If we beat Fresno State, then Boise State, I would assume, is who we would play. But I don't know. Things could still change. But pretty much, as long as we do our job, we're guaranteed. That's all that we care about. And we've got a very fun recruiting class for next year, for year number 3. We currently sit with the 11th ranked class in the country, and that could change. We have 1 5-star, we have 1 4-star, and then a bunch of 3-stars. Here is our 5-star Leo Van Dyke, who I talked about. He is potentially the answer at quarterback. He's got good throw power, he's got good accuracies, he's got good acceleration, not great speed, but here is the guy that I thought might give him some contention, because he's very similar to him. He just doesn't have the abilities and mentals, the same kind of things as that, but he's very similar in terms of his attributes to Leo Van Dyke. but he's the 5-star that we brought in. And maybe my most important recruit, Matthew Bliss, with 97 speed, 90 jumping. His release isn't great, so he's going to struggle to win on press. But when he does win on press, he's going to blow by people. So Matthew Bliss, very excited to have on the team. And we've got a very, very good class, and we're still not done just yet. We are still not done just yet. We've got a lot of guys that are still yet to commit, including Clint Lanier, who is a 5'10 corner who looks pretty good. He's coming in on a Week 14 visit, so the final game of the season against Fresno State. Taylor Blewett is probably, I'm just noticing this now, Utah State has a Week 14 visit, so if he doesn't commit this week, it's going to be probably Utah State's commitment, which is going to be frustrating because I do like Taylor Blewett, but we've got Devon Coxey. Oregon State scheduled a Week 13 visit, so this game against San Jose State this week, if he doesn't commit, he's going to commit to us. So this is going to be pretty important because we've battled with Oregon State the entire season for Devon Coxey. So if he doesn't commit to Oregon State after this week, then we're pretty much locked in to get him. Brian Christmas we're pretty good on. Nobody's really even going after him. Andres Khalil we're looking good on. He should just commit. Alex Rome is pretty close. He's a JUCO sophomore, so he'll be a junior when he gets here. Diego Vanderdoes is looking good. Zach Klaus, Emmett Saylor, Mitchell Madden, we've tried to gain some ground on him. We've passed everybody. Oklahoma's the only other team trying to get him. He's 6'3" at corner, which is really awesome. With 91 speed, 85 excel, 68 press is a little bit worrying, but 6'3" at corner in college is pretty darn awesome. And then Devon Ricks we put on the board just because he's another quarterback that I found, and he's got 95 throw power, which is pretty awesome. His speed is not great, but the 95 throw power is pretty awesome. Maybe we just bring him in on like crazy trick plays and just have him chuck the ball to Matthias Felix or Matthew Bliss. That could be pretty funny. But it is game time. San Jose State's not a good team. We are, at least on paper, we're the same, but we know that it's not true. We know that we are the clear better team. We've blown out, or really been in no contest with any team we've played this year, except for Sam Houston, but we don't want to talk about that. This should be a very easy game, but it could also be a classic trap game. I guess we'll have to find out. As we were loading into that game, I heard on the commentary that this is San Jose State's senior day because it's their final home game of the season. So let's try and ruin their seniors' day. We don't want them to go off with a win in their final home game of the year. The last time we played them, we didn't play them last year. I was going to say, because we lost 35-0. There's no way that we lost to them 35-0 last year, so we didn't play San Jose State last year. But this time we're going to blow them out. That's just what's going to happen. But it is senior day. Next game against Fresno State is our senior day because that's our final home game of the year. Technically. Unless the conference championship game is a home game. I'm not sure if... I think we went to Wyoming last year, so I think the Mountain West Conference Championship game plays in the higher seeds stadium. So I'm assuming that could also be technically a home game, but the true last home game of the season is the final regular season game. So that'll be our seniors day, which we have a few seniors that are very impactful, so I'm going to be sad to see them go. Why can't we tackle this running back? And now he's hurt. Oh, no, it's not him. Kai Davidson is a offensive lineman. Okay, I thought we hurt the running back on that tackle. That would have been pretty funny. I would have liked it. 2nd and 5. It seems like the San Jose State... it's tough for me to say for some reason. The San Jose State team game plan is to run the ball with their running back. That's our game plan. Why are you taking my game plan? I'm going to do that to you. You can't do that to me. I am lining up for... Oh, I was ready for it. Evan Johnson! He didn't get it. Oh, I was ready for the sweep, and I made him turn back inside, and we ran him right into another guy. Luckily, he didn't get called first down there. I would have been very frustrated. But we forced the punt, and he punts it out of bounds. Okay. Or does it go out officially at the 20? But now we get to establish our game plan, which is to run the ball down their throats and make them choke on it. That is our game plan. We've got Landon Sims, who is wishy-washy in terms of his health because we run him so much, but we also have one of the best running backs in the country in, what's his name? Why am I forgetting his name? Cam Barfield. There he is. Cam Barfield. I remembered it. I forgot his name for that. I've been playing too much different series and stuff. I forget everybody's name. Cam Barfield is probably the best running back in the country. If we're boiling it down to just pure awesomeness and pure talent, he's probably the best running back in the country. Although he's going to get stopped here. They were ready for that. They blitzed right up the middle and had somebody ready. But of course, I'm not punting it back. I'm not going to be a beta male like them, punting the ball on our first drive. Are you kidding me? We are going for this bad boy, and we're going to get it. Nick Senecal gets the first down. Man, I was terrified we weren't going to get that there. But Alonzo Barnett is able to deliver a beautiful ball to Nick Senecal in stride, and he turns up the field for the first down. And now we go right back to the run game. Landon Sims, who I think, when it's all said and done, could have himself in the career record books for Hawaii players, for Hawaii running backs. He very well could be there. Oh, look at the blocking. And there is Cam Barfield taking it down to the 44-yard line. The blocking is where we thrive. We have really good run blocking offensive linemen, that's for sure. Ooh, Cam gets another one. Cam's gotten a lot of usage these past 3 or 4 weeks, maybe even 5 weeks, because Landon Sims has been on and off the field with wear and tear injuries. So we've really had to rely on Cam Barfield and a little bit of Tylen Hines, but mostly Cam. And hopefully, I'm really praying that when we get to players leaving this offseason, we don't see Cam Barfield's name on there. Because he is a junior redshirt, so he has the ability to leave. He's technically a senior. He's been here for 4 years. I don't want him to leave. I want him to come back for his senior season so that we can try to get him a Heisman possibly. But, I mean, he's had such a good year. Maybe he thinks, oh, I'm gonna leave when I'm at my highest point and go to the NFL or something. I don't know. We're already going to lose Landon Sims just because he's a senior. He's going to graduate. Look at Tylen Hines go. That's a good run. So we're already going to lose out that production. We are bringing in a running back who I think could be pretty good, Keelan Streeter. So I'm excited for that. But I'm terrified. Look at that Landon Sims. Easy does it. See, he doesn't have to do much anymore. He's done his work. We know what Landon Sims can do. You get the younger guys, well, slightly younger. I think Tylen Hines is also a senior. But you get those other guys to do all the hard work, the heavy lifting, and then Landon Sims comes in and gets the touchdown. That's how it works. And we lead 7-0. That's how you run the football, San Jose State. If you weren't familiar, that's how you run the football. We only threw it one time. Good tackle. They started the 20-yard line just where we started. All right, I'd really love Elijah Palmer to get a couple more interceptions because he is very close to breaking the single-season record in our record books for Hawaii for interceptions in a season. I think it's 7 by somebody. I forget the name. And I think it was in the 80s. And he's got 6. So he's very close to breaking it. I really would love him to do it. But they got to throw him the football. And they got to throw the football in general. Bring him down. That's a really scary run. All right, the run game might be OP for both teams. Let's figure it out. Let's tighten up. Figure it out. I don't think they've thrown the ball one time. Good tackle. Really good tackle. Floyd Chalk the Fourth. That is a great name. Okay. Floyd Chalk the Fourth. The fact that there's 3 other Floyd Chalks is hilarious. Good coverage there by the DB. And this has got to be a run, right? I mean, it just has to be. It will, in fact, be a run, but we shut it down. We also tackled the quarterback. We shut that down. That's what happens when we start to play. We start to play our brand of ball. We get that done immediately. They send it back to us. Devon Austin's back to return. He's got a lot of room on this left side. I'm going to try to pull it that way, although the room very quickly closed down. All right, but back to the run game, baby. Back to the run game. Who needs a quarterback? We could just have a straight running back. Just give me a running back, and I'll be good. Landon Sims takes it to the 31-yard line. We do have Matthias Felix. I mean, we can take shots with Matthias Felix because he's got the speed. I don't know if the San Jose State corners have the ability to cover. How well they can cover. I don't know. We might try to give the running backs a little bit of a break and toss the ball around the yard a little bit. Don't want to keep feeding them too much because then they're going to be worn out. That's right across the middle. Great throw. Well, good enough throw. Good catch by Nick Senecal there. And we'll go with the screen. I think I got hit a little bit, or maybe I was about to get hit. Not 100% sure. Pull it back. There you go, Cam. Look at Cam Barfield go, baby. Even on a screen, he's productive because he's a god. He is a god. And I really want to send Senecal on a corner route. This could be a little crazy because that corner that's covering Ashlock might be able to make a play on it, but Kind of want to make a adjustment there. Felix just out of his reach. Barnett's got to be a little bit better there. Barnett's got to be a little bit better. We could send Alex Perry deep. That could work. Oh, I think it might have. Alex Perry. No, I got hit on the throw. Wait, what's the flag? Roughing the passer? There's no way. He hit me on time. Oh, I meant... oh, it's pass interference. I did say it right. What I wanted to say was roughing the passer. That's what I said. But I was thinking pass interference in my head. And they did get pass interference, which is crazy. So we get bailed out there. Because that could have been a touchdown if I don't get hit. This is why we run the football. Because Alonzo Barnett's not the greatest quarterback in the world. Maybe next year when we have the freshmen starting. Possibly. He's not going to be just guaranteed the starting job. I'm going to play around and practice with him a little bit next year. See how I feel. And I'll also utilize... I'm going to give Stephen Abbott a fair shot. I'm not going to just anoint Leo Van Dyke the starter right now. He hasn't even stepped on campus yet. Matthias Felix. But Matthias Felix could be the #1 wide receiver on the team. That might just be guaranteed right now. Who knows? End of one. We lead 7-0. About to be 14-0. Floyd Chalk's had a good game so far in the first quarter. He's no Cam Barfield, but he's had a good game. Let's get back to running the football. I mean, look at this. Look at the D linemen. They're just begging me to run this ball. How can I say no to that? Cam Barfield into the end zone. He's got a touchdown now along with Landon Sims, and we lead 14-0. Just like that. I told you that San Jose State was going to be no real threat. And it seems like that's living up to the standards. There's barely anybody in this stadium. I mean, there's some guys on the left side of the field, but there's barely anybody in this stadium. Nobody wants to see their fan favorite team, San Jose State, get blown out by a top 25 team in the country. That's not something you want to see. If I was a fan of a team like that, I wouldn't want to see it. 1st and 10 from the 31 for San Jose State, and they're going to throw the ball. They realize actually it's going to be a screen, and he got around me. They're running a weird offense. They're not really running a traditional, like, just drop back and pass. And maybe that's not the type of offense that they run normally. I don't know. Oh, my God, he ran right into Deion Washington. I'm going to be so sad when Deion's gone next year. He's such a fun player. He's so good at the run stuff. He's so good. I'm so sad he's leaving. I wish I could change I wish I could reclassify him as a freshman. Oh, that's a sack, and that is Tariq Jones, who's had a really, really good year. And he shoots the arrow into the stands, and that is a 3-and-out for San Jose State. They are just not on the same level as us, which is why we might be moving different conferences for Season 3. We might be going to the Big 12 next year. Oh, what a juke move by Devon Austin. He broke a tackle. Devon Austin's got room. Devon Austin's going to make it a memory here in San Jose State. He jukes around some people, breaks a tackle, and he's got a punt return touchdown. The junior finally makes an impact. He hasn't done anything this year in the punt return game, and he finally does in the second to last game of the season. Okay. That's why we put him back there. He's got electric speed, not as much as Felix does, obviously. Or Matthew Bliss, who's coming in next year. But he's good enough. I think he's got like 95, 96. What a tackle from Felix. He's got like 95, 96, something like that. And he makes some magic happen. 21-0. I was going to turn the chew clock on and get out of the second quarter. But now I don't have the ball. Oh, I missed a bad tackle there. Good job, Tariq Tate. Brought him down. We're getting gashed on the run game. We need to figure this out. We might need to dial up a blitz or something, get in the quarterback's head. Try to stuff it. Tate. Oh, I got blocked. Oh, that was a really good pickup by the lineman there. I was coming in hard on him. I was going to pound him in the mouth, but he stopped me. 2nd and 2 from the 39-yard line. San Jose State's feeling some momentum here. Hand it off again. How did I miss that tackle? I don't know. Tariq Jones, I thought he was going to just wrap him around and have him, but not what happened. Stupid, unfortunate. All bad things. Another handoff, and Tariq Tate's right there. Good job. I may have dove a little early, but I got there anyway. 2nd and 8, blitz. Bring Tariq Tate. Bring everybody. And it's another handoff. It's another good tackle. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 situation, empty backfield. We got to get pressure on the QB here. This has got to be a sack or some sort of throwaway. Nope, it's going to be wide open. That's exactly what I asked for, right? I mean, I asked for a throw right down the middle. I didn't ask for a breakup or anything like that or QB pressure. No, I asked for a completed pass right down the middle. Get there. Sack him. Huge sack. That ball's out. Get there, Tariq Tate. He got there, and he's on his feet. Go, Tariq. Make it a game. Tariq Tate is going to take this to the house. That quarterback's quick, though. He's getting to me. He's in. Oh, my God. Tariq Jones died at the last second, and the quarterback brought him down, but it's a fumble recovery for a touchdown. It's not technically a thick 6 because he's not very big. He's a D-end. But Evan Johnson brings the safety blitz, well, technically sub-linebacker blitz, strip sack on the quarterback. The fact that the quarterback is the one to get to track down Tariq Jones after he's the one who got sacked and fumbled, it's kind of crazy. But we are just blowing out San Jose State right now. I mean, it's not even really a competition. We are clearly the better team. It's fun because we're seeing our guys that we might be saying goodbye to in the future have really good games, like Tariq Tate now has a sack or Tariq Jones, I mean, I keep doing that. Tariq Jones now has a sack and a fumble recovery and a touchdown, so he's having a killer game. I'd love if you threw to Elijah Palmer, because then that could give me another interception. I'd love another interception, but I'm trying to run this clock out so we can get out of here quicker, and my special teams and defense are doing jobs for us. They're not giving me the ball on offense anymore. Oh, get there. Oh, how did Chalk get that first down? We should have stopped him before that. Should have stopped. He's doing really good. 14 for 86. He's getting some usage. They're running him into the dirt. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. They're going to hand it off to him again. Johnson's there to bring him down at the 39, gain of 2. I don't like the fact that they're getting these runs like this. Get there. It's another handoff. Stop handing it off to this man. Throw the football. You're down 28-0. Why are you running the ball? I know it's working. Stop it. Stop running. Throw the football to one of my receivers. It's a direct snap? I was not expecting a direct snap, and it worked to perfection. I was not planning on a direct snap at all. I probably should have, because that's happened to me before in this series. I think maybe just last episode it happened. Get there. Stop him. Shut him down. He's getting too many yards. We cannot allow for this freaking running back to do this to us. Throw the ball to Elijah Palmer. That's all I ask. Oh, I should have stopped that. What am I doing? Oh, my God. He's got 106 yards on 18 carries. Why is he gashing us like this? 2-minute warning. I didn't realize our run defense was so bad. We usually are pretty good. I don't know why we're getting so beat up today. Hopefully that's not something that the better teams in the country watch the film on and realize that that's our weakness. And that is a wide open player. What are we doing, Sherrills? Well, like, what happened? You just got beat by six yards on that coverage. It's a touchdown. The shutout's over. I mean, he had all the time in the world in the pocket to throw that football. Defense a little sketchy at times in this game. I'm a little bit concerned for when we play the big boy teams. But for teams like this, it's not a fear that we're going to lose the game. It's just a little bit concerning that they're even doing this. Like, we're so much better than them that they shouldn't even have the chance to do it. That's how concerned I am about the defense. But I think we'll figure it out. Maybe it's just maybe it's a first half thing. Maybe we'll make some adjustments in the second half, and they won't. I mean, they're down so much. Somehow I got that ball away. Don't know how. They're down so much. I think they gotta throw the football. 28-7. It could be 34-7 if we're able to score a touchdown here before the half is up. Although I did turn shoot clock on for a reason. I gotta hit Sims, man. Of course I gotta hit Sims up the field. Look at the big dog rumble, baby. 28-7, calling a timeout. Got to turn shoot clock off now. Can't be running out of time. 36 seconds. We've got 2 timeouts. They're pressing on Perry and Ashlock. That's a dangerous thing. And it's also dangerous to have Matthias Felix in coverage. That ball's incomplete. Good swat down. It was never going to be open, was it? That corner was always going to be there. What do we got now? We got Senecal. We got Felix. Okay, let's see what we got. Who gets open? Felix down the field. He was double covered. It wasn't going to get caught anyway. See, this is why we don't pass. This is why we don't pass. We don't have the pass coverage to pass. We just simply don't have the pass blocking, I should say. Oh, that's a deep ball. End zone tipped by the corner. I can't believe that actually was a good ball. That was a pretty good ball, too. I can't believe that didn't get caught. I thought I put it enough. I guess I didn't. All right, I just need a little bit of time to find a first down here. Felix, open, catch. First down, good ball from Alonzo Barnett. And he went out of bounds, too. 16 seconds. That was a must get. Like, that was fourth down. Needed to get that. I'm going to step up with Alonzo. Alonzo might be able to get in here. Alonzo at the 1. Call a timeout. Very close. I didn't want to dive because I didn't think I'd get in. So I went and lowered the shoulder. Almost worked. Actually, you know what? I'm switching this to a run with Landon Sims. We still got a timeout, so we can afford it. And Landon Sims, he's in. Touchdown, 34-7. 34-7. And they almost ran into the kicker there. 8 seconds. That throw to Matthias Felix at the sideline on fourth down was a big throw from Alonzo. A real big throw. Because San Jose State might have had a chance to maybe get into field goal range. Maybe. Who knows if they actually would, but they would have had the chance. And they will just kneel it down. 35-7 is where we will end the score as we go into the second half. And I think we get the ball. I think we do. And they will not kneel it down one more time. It'll go into the halftime locker room. 35-7. I'm going to have the chew clock on from the moment we get the ball in the third quarter, and we're just going to run it, and we're going to waste all this time. We don't need to score any more points. We've already done everything we need to do. Let's just get out of here. Okay, chew clock is on, and we are just going to run this ball for 2 quarters and get out of here. It shouldn't be much of a challenge to run the ball. I mean, we are one of the best running teams in all of college football. So we're just going to waste as much time as possible. We did all the work in the first half. We scored all the points we needed to score. The defense, I don't really want them on the field much because of the run game, but I feel like they got to pass it more, right? San Jose State, they're down 35-7 in the second half now. You feel like you got to run it. At least I would think, or you got to pass it, I mean. I would think you got to pass it. Unless you just want to concede defeat and lose the game. I mean, maybe that's what they want to do. Who knows? I have absolutely no idea. Can Barfield get the edge? No, he's not going to be able to get the edge. That guy's a little too fast. Barfield's not the fastest player in the world. He's only got like 91 speed or something like that. His acceleration is what's really good about him. So he's not going to be able to just win a foot race to the sideline against a DB or a linebacker who's pretty fast. But he's still a great running back. Still a great running back. He actually leads our team in rushing yards this year because he's over 1,000. I don't think Landon Sims is over 1,000 just yet. But look at that. We've already taken down almost 3.5 minutes of this game, of this quarter. Tylen Hines is in now. The senior going to get shut down immediately. My God, they were ready for that. That's for sure. All right, but we are not going to go away from the run game unless it's third down and long. Then we probably have to go away from it. But hand it off to Barfield. He gets through. I thought I had a little bit more space than that, but it turns out that I didn't. I'm actually going to go with the curl flat corner because I could just throw it to Perry underneath maybe. Yeah, hit Perry underneath. He's going to be able to turn up the field for the first down. Don't get too many yards because we're still trying to run the clock down. And then we go right back to the run game. Good job, Alex Perry. Final play of the quarter. Look at that. We wrapped up a whole quarter in one drive. Exactly what we wanted to do. Ooh, Landon Sims. Okay, maybe the run game might be starting to get found out here, a little figured out. But that'll be the quarter. We wasted a whole quarter, and we haven't even scored on our first drive of the half. Exactly what we were trying to do. Exactly what we were trying to do. So let's go to the second quarter, or the fourth quarter, I mean, and run this out again. Look at that, 18th team in the country. And we are, I mean, we're better than 15 through 17, so we should be able to move up into the top 15, I would hope. Although maybe they don't value us as much because we're playing against teams like San Jose State and blowing them out. And they got the backups, and Mike Alejado is in the game now. and Tylen Hines is running a little bit more. All right, so they sub the backups in. I do like that they do that when you're winning big. They sub backups in for you when you don't have to do it, so you don't have to do it yourself. You can, obviously, if you want to do it earlier, but they'll do it for you. And I'm going to run with Mike Alejado because why not? It's what he's here for. He's got 88 speed. Might as well. Sophomore from Nevada. And we are going to get back to the run game. Well, the actual run game, not Mike Alejado running. And it'll be Tylen Hines wrapped up from behind. I thought he was going to be able to squeeze in. He could not do it. But he'll get hopefully a touchdown right here on this play. There we go. Tylen powers his way in, and all 3 running backs have at least 1 touchdown today. Look at that. The senior from Tejas gets it done. And it's 42-7. Just chef's kiss. Perfection here in San Jose. Boom. A 10-win season, which is what we had last year, but we only had that last year because we won the bowl game. So we are having a much better season. We've already reached 10 games, 10 wins before the bowl games even happened. And if we're lucky, we might have more than 1 bowl game, if you know what I mean. Interception's got to be. How is that not an interception? Tell me how that's not an interception. It's got to be. Under 4 minutes to go in the game. San Jose State finally throwing the ball. But they could get sacked here. No, they're not going to get sacked. It's another drop. Their receivers can't catch. Evan Johnson, I'm glad he's coming back. He's a sophomore. He's been very good sub linebacker for us. It was a really good idea to put him there because I really like him. He's a good player. Ooh, that might be a late hit. They're not going to call it, but it's certainly in real life that is a late hit. I like Evan Johnson as a player. He just wasn't going to get on the field as the starting strong safety because we had Manuma, who's the starting strong safety. So, but next year Manuma's gone. So Evan Johnson's probably going to start at strong safety. Although I might want to keep him in the box as a sub linebacker because he's been really good this year as a sub linebacker. So I might want to just maybe we start somebody else at strong safety and then have Evan Johnson be the sub linebacker again because I mean he's quick enough because he's a safety, so he's quick enough to keep up with like running backs and stuff in the box. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do next year, especially with all these new commitments and stuff. It'll be interesting to see how the depth chart looks, and considering I don't know exactly who's all gonna leave. Like I know we're gonna have all our seniors leave, but how many juniors are gonna leave? Are we gonna lose anybody to the draft? Are we gonna get any transfers? That's also a possibility. We could lose guys to the transfer portal. Maybe they want to go play somewhere else because they don't like our playing style or something. I don't think we're in big trouble of that happening. There might be like one guy that's in the yellow or maybe slightly orange for a possibility of transferring for playing style, I think. But other than that, I don't think we're in too much trouble for transfers. So we're pretty good all around. Obviously, all the running backs want to come here because we average so many yards per game on the ground. Hand it off to Tylen Hines again. Solid blocking. Hines is able to get up to the 5. We might not. Well, we might get one more play off. Yeah, we'll get at least this play. Who's that running back? Oh, it's Boyd. I don't even know who that is. You know what? I'm not giving him the football. You don't deserve it. You haven't gotten the field yet, big dog. Just because you suited up in the uni doesn't mean you're on the field. And Mike Alejado scores the touchdown to put the icing on the cake. Good job, Micah. Touchdown, Hawai'i. Put it in, almost blocked the extra point. That would have been annoying if he would have ruined our kicker's extra point record because he blocked one in garbage time. But with 1 second to go, they will just run it down, and that'll be the game. So we come into San Jose State and absolutely obliterate them, 49-7. Pretty easily. It was never in doubt. Like most of the games have been this year, never really in doubt. We win the rivalry, the battle for the Dick Tomey Legacy Trophy. Okay. We have Dick Tomey now. He's on our team. Landon Sims gets player of the game, I think just because he has 2 touchdowns. I don't know how else he would get. He only had 57 yards. He didn't really play much because he's got a lot of wear and tear going on. That's an annoying touchdown. We should have had a shutout there. There's no way they should have got that touchdown. Devon Austin with the punt return touchdown was pretty awesome. The fumble recovery for a touchdown by Tariq Jones was awesome. We had a lot of good stuff happen in this game. Alonzo Barnett made some good throws. Good stuff from the boys. We were in control the entire game, never really in doubt. But now we have one final game, and I'm going to be curious to see how Fresno State handled their Week 13 game. And also, did Devon Coxey commit to Oregon State? Because he was on campus at Oregon State this week. Brian Boyette, the 3-star from Tulare, California, the D tackle, he is committed. Devon Coxey chose us. He was on campus at Oregon State this week and said, I'm good. I'm going to go to Hawaii. Before our visit, we had a Week 14 visit. Devon Coxey's huge. That is a couple of big commitments, and we're still number one on everybody else's board as well. We're having a really good class. We are A, championship contender, C+ brand exposure. We're number 13 in the nation? Is that true? Oh my God, we are number 13 in the country. Fresno State won their game. What did Boise State do? Did Boise State win as well? Boise State also won. So it's going to be us no matter what versus either Boise State or Fresno State. It's probably going to be Boise State because we're going to assumingly win this game against Fresno State. So it's probably going to be us versus Boise, which is going to be pretty crazy. Are we in the bracket? Did we make it? Okay, we're not in there just yet. We're not in just yet. But if we win the conference championship, I feel like how could they keep us out? We're number 13 team in the nation. Do we have a Heisman watch? Oh, they're disrespecting Devin Brown. Get that out of here. They're disrespecting Cam Barfield with not having him in the Heisman race. All right, recruiting. Let's take a look at our new commitments here. We will add them to the top of the board. There is the big dog Brian Boyette, another D tackle. Hopefully the D tackle that will replace Deion Washington. And then there's Devon Coxey. I can't believe he was on campus with Oregon State and said, I'm good. I don't need to come here. I'm going to go stay home and play for Hawaii. That's a huge commitment. We don't know anything about him, but he's a 3-star at 6'3". I like that. And that has... Oh, we actually fell. I was going to say that pushed us in the top 10, but we fall to number 12 because we just keep getting 3 stars. We don't have any 4 stars. Well, we have 1 4-star and 1 5-star. But there's no more 4 stars or 5 stars that we are available to get unless we go to the transfer portal, I guess. So all we have to do is get 3 stars left. And we got some big-time commitments today, or visits today. So we've got, for Week 14, it is, well, these guys are already committed. They were going to be in here. But it's Dylan Pelshak, who is a 6-foot corner, who I think is pretty solid, right? 90 speed, yeah, that's pretty good. He's got 83 acceleration. His play rec is okay. His awareness is not great. His man cover, he's a very raw prospect, basically, is what he is. But he's on campus, and so is Clint Lanier, who we looked at earlier. He's a little bit better. His man coverage needs a little bit of work, but his pursuit's good. His change of direction is really good. He might not actually end up being a corner. He could be just like a straight-up athlete. He looks pretty good. But those 2 guys are in on campus. Obviously, these guys would be in on campus if they hadn't already committed. But that's what we have on campus today. We have 185 hours to work with. A very good class. I think we're pretty much done. Except for these guys that have yet to commit. We've jumped to number 1 on Devon Ricks. I don't even know if I want Devon Ricks, if we're being honest. Do I want Tony Rugamer? He's only got 87 speed. He's a bust. 89 acceleration, 87 speed. I'm not big on less than 90 speed at wide receiver. I think Tony Rugamer is just not on the table for us. Devon Ricks, I don't really need another quarterback. We have 2 already committed, plus we have Mike Alahado who's going to stay on campus. He's going to be a junior. I don't know. But 95 throw power is pretty insane. I think we'll just keep it at 15 hours and see what happens. Mitchell Madden's basically going to commit. We can shake up these points a little bit. We can get rid of all this stuff. Shake up these points. Oh, we can't actually sell soft sell on him. Okay, so we'll just put those points back on him. I thought we could soft sell. I didn't see that it was locked. So we'll just put those points back on him. What about for Emmett Saylor? Can we do anything crazy? Okay, we can sell on Emmett Saylor. We don't have a lot that he would like, it looks like. but we can soft sell something. It'll probably be this one. I mean, that's not very good, is it? We're only selling 1A. I guess it's going to be that one, Football Influencer. And then we'll put 5 extra on him. There we go. Maybe that'll work. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Zach Klaus. I guess we could use some of these hours to scout these guys that we don't have scouted yet. 81 speed at power rusher. He's 6'5". 72 power moves. He looks okay. He's not fantastic. We'll keep the hours that we have on him. What about Diego? What do we got on you? He's got good abilities, it looks like, or possibility of good abilities. He's a running back. I didn't even realize that. He's got 90 speed, 91 excel. Agility is 87. Okay, very intriguing for Diego. What about Alex Rome? Oh, he's a bust. Okay. JUCO sophomore bust. Doesn't look horrible, but doesn't look amazing either. What about Andres Khalil? We need a guy that's a good run blocker, because that's what we do. And he looks like he's got decent run block power. Impact blocks is 74. Also a bust. But nobody's going after him. We'll finish scouting Taylor Blewett. He's a gem. There we go. Good for Taylor. We've already got 40 hours on him. I guess we could start selling on Taylor. Possibly. Let's sell... What's the one down there that gives us the 3 check marks? There it is. Pro potential, playing style, and proximity to home. The clutch, we'll sell the clutch on him. And we'll put... Actually, no, we'll keep that off because I have 20 hours left, so we might as well sell somebody else. Clint Lanier's going to come here. Pelshak's going to come here. Angel Raymond. We always talk about Angel Raymond. Do I want Angel Raymond? I mean, he's 6'5". We can always sell him on something and see what happens. We'll sell him on that one. All right, that's all of our hours for now. We're pretty much done with recruiting. I'm going to take Rue Gamer off the board. We're pretty much done with our class, except for the transfer portal, depending on who wants to come to the school, if anybody. But we've got one final game of the season. We've got one final game. We have anybody that's got a chance at awards. We're trying to battle for head coach of the year. That'd be pretty cool. So it doesn't look like we've got... Okay, Tariq Jones is fighting for best defensive player. Devontae Smith at Alabama. Looks like Alabama's having a killer year. Cam Barfield's actually... The backup running back is battling for best running back. That's kind of funny. But he could get it. There's a chance. Tariq Jones is going for the Lombardi. I told you he's had a killer year. He's also going for the best defensive end. We've got a couple of OC, or our coordinators are fighting for the Broyles Award, best offensive coordinator, or best coordinator in general. Okay, so we're not going to win a bunch of awards this year, if any, but we have at least some guys battling for it. We're definitely going to get some All-Americans, that's for sure. But it's one final game. One game to rule them all. Can we stay undefeated in the conference? And basically, I mean, pretty much we've locked up our conference championship spot regardless, but I'd really want to stay undefeated in the conference. It's at home. It's a rivalry against Fresno State. They're pretty good, but they're not better than us. We start our final game of year number 2 in the regular season against Fresno State. Win this game, firmly lock our spot into the conference championship in the Mountain West. Possibly, last year we beat them 38-28. Possibly get into the conference or the college football playoff. I would love that. It is senior day for our seniors. So Jalen Smith, Tariq Jones, Deion Washington, a lot of guys, Peter Manuma, a lot of guys on defense we're going to be saying goodbye to pretty soon, which is going to be a very sad day. A lot of production on the offense. We're going to be, or on the defense, we're going to be losing. Landon Sims is gone after this season. Oh, that's a great run, and I missed the tackle. Manuma! Good job, Peter. He wraps him up and saves a massive, embarrassing touchdown that we could have allowed. This could be a different game than the San Jose State game. This Fresno State team is pretty good, obviously. But we did get gashed in the run game by San Jose State, so hopefully it doesn't happen again this time. And they're going to run it again. Why does everybody... It seems like everybody watches film. Stop running the ball against... Throw against us. Throw to my corner, Elijah Palmer. That's what I'm asking for. I'd love a couple interceptions with Elijah Palmer. Oh, that's a stuff right there. 3rd and 1. We're bringing a blitz here. He's also gone, too, the guy that I never knew how to pronounce his name. This guy right here. He's also gone. He's a senior. Get there. Shut it down. How? Oh, he didn't get it. No, he did get it. Oh, they gave him forward progress. That's annoying. They gave him that forward progress. Frustrating. Get there, Evan. Get there. Oops. That was my fault. I clicked off of him on accident. I was trying to press square to dive. I pressed circle. That was my bad. 2nd down and 8. Are they going to run the ball the entire game? That's my game plan. Why does everybody steal my game plan? I run the ball. You don't run the football. I run the football. 3rd down and 5. I'd love a good little stop here. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be to the corner. Turn me into the guy that actually might have a chance at intercepting it. My God, I hate this. Why would you not turn me into the guy that's underneath the football and could jump up and get it? Why would you turn me into the guy that has to come to the receiver? Annoying. I hate that they do that. They don't turn me into the right guy. Doesn't make any sense I would turn into that guy. And now they're back to the run game because they got the pass. Fresno State has completely controlled this first quarter on the ground, or this first drive on the ground. The crowd needs to get loud. We've got full stadium pulse, but yet it doesn't seem to be bothering them. A jet sweep. We were kind of ready for it. 3rd and 7. One more play. One more play. We got a field goal attempt. After all of this, if we could hold to a field goal, that'd be really good. It's going to be a pass. He can't get it off. He gets it away barely. 4th and 7. We hold to a field goal attempt. And this is pretty tough. It's a righty or it's a lefty kicker on the left hash. This is a tough kick. And he's going to miss it. Oh, let's go. Let's go, baby. That's huge. That's really, really huge. A missed field goal by Fresno State after that dominant drive they had on the ground. Barfield's actually getting the start today? There's no way. Landon Sims should be the starter. I haven't changed anything. But I guess if they want to give it to Barfield, I don't mind too much. I mean, he's going to be the starter next year. Are they ready for the run? Do they know our game plan? Are they going to shut us down? Alonza. I need something from you, Alonza. Oh, my God. Oh, he dropped it. No, Alex Perry. Oh, that would have been phenomenal if he would have been able to hold that in. Oh, I hate that he dropped that. He got so close. That's a frustrating first drive for us. We don't really have that a lot. We really just kind of control the game for the most part. Little play action from the quarterback. He gets it away. Knocked incomplete. Fabian Ross, I would have loved if he would have picked that off. He's also had a really good year in terms of interceptions and stuff like that. So I would have loved if he would have picked it off. Oh, Campbell, you see that freaking spin move that Campbell just had there? Interception! It's Fabian Ross! He did it again! And it's going to be a pick 6 for the Rainbow Warriors. Fabian Ross swipes it. Claiborne, you see that spin move that he did? That was an elite NFL level spin move on that lineman. And he uses it to attack the quarterback. It's a wobbler. It's a wounded duck. Fabian just undercuts it, and nobody's within 60 yards of him. Easy touchdown. Easy pick 6. And we get on the board first. Might be a little unconventional, but hey. 7 points is 7 points when you're in a big rivalry game like this. We send it away. Big play by Fabian Ross. And I was asking for an interception. I got one. I was asking for an interception, and I got one. Now the crowd's back in it. They were a little bit in it on that last drive, but now they're back in it fully. And I'm assuming they're going to go right back to the run game because the pass game didn't work for them, and the run game has worked. This Archino guy is really hurting me. He's hurting my feelings. I don't like it. They're going to motion a player. There's no way this is a sweep. Yeah, I didn't think so. But he's going to be able to get a lot of room out of it. I hate this running back. Jonathan Arsenault? I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's hurting me. I don't remember him last year. Maybe he wasn't the starter last year. I don't know. But he's hurting me this year. I remember him this year, that's for sure. He's got another run. He's got another big gain. I mean, this is getting a little annoying now. It's getting real annoying, not just a little annoying. This is getting real annoying. Pass the ball again. That's where you don't do good. This could be a sweep. No, it's not going to be. But I'm ready for it that time with Tariq Jones. Good job. The senior. We're going to lose so much production. Pretty much our entire defensive line's gone. They're all seniors, I think. Oh, that should have been a sack. Good tackle, though, 4th and inches. Fabian Ross got there, and they're going to go for it? I respect it. I respect going for this. I wish they weren't. Because it's going to be... Chihuahua. My God, we got to go back and see that again. What just happened here? This bounced off a Hawai'i player's head, but it almost bounced off his head into the hands of a running receiver. Did he catch this and drop it? He did. This receiver catches it off the deflection, but he gets immediately contacted by... I think that's Evan Johnson. It is. He gets immediately contacted by Evan Johnson, and he can't control it fully, and it drops out of his hands. That would have been the most frustrating, annoying thing ever if he would have caught that off the deflection. My God, that would have been annoying. Okay, so let's do this on offense now. We kind of got struggled on that first drive. Let's establish our gameplay. Yeah, let's go, Landon Sims. Let's just run people over. That's what we do. That's our game plan, just run people over. Send him back to Fresno. Hand it off to Cam. Oh, I ran right into my blocker. That's my bad. I thought I was going to have more room there, but I kind of just ran into him. 2nd and 7. This has got to be a Matthias Felix catch right here. I mean, it's just pretty simple, right? Oh, maybe it's not as simple as I thought. That player played that pretty well. It seemed pretty simple. He looked like he was wide open from the get-go. I guess not. 3rd and 7. Dump that underneath to Ashlock. He turns to the field for the first down, and we continue the game, or continue the drive. I haven't run a fade smash in a couple of episodes. We might as well try it here with Matthias. It's not open. Get that away. Oh, I was not in the tackle box, was I? Ah, I thought I got out of it. I thought I got out of the box. That's annoying. The fade was not there, that's for sure. That's stupid. I thought I got out of it. I, in fact, did not. Dump that down to Felix. We'll get it in his hands regardless of what he's running. 3rd and 11. Gets us back into a more manageable 3rd down, considering we were 2nd and 21. Okay, what do we run here? I don't know. Just get it to Felix. Oh, it's going to work. I don't know how it's going to work, but it's going to work. Alonzo Barnett did a good job of controlling that ball enough to get it to him, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. It's been a kind of an ugly first quarter for both teams. Well, mainly for us because we've been getting gashed in the run game. Hand it off to Barfield, cut it back inside. Cam Barfield to the 6. Good job, Cam. Goal line unders. Who's going to get open? Felix or Perry, probably. Not really either of them. Crap. Okay. Alonzo's not quick enough, which we knew, but I was hoping one of those guys would get open. Step up with Alonzo. He's going to get in. Alonzo Barnett, touchdown. Let's go. Big time. And he's flexing on the hater. Let's go, baby. Hooah. Oh, he's telling the crowd to come after him. I mean, you're at home, big dog. All right, that's huge. That's a 14-point lead in the second quarter. We get the ball to start the second half, which is going to be very, very useful as well. Okay. We need to stop the run game of Fresno State because even though they haven't really gotten any points, obviously, they've still been getting a ton of yards on us. And they're starting to build a little bit of a game plan for teams in the future to know how to beat us. If we get in the college football playoff and there's a team like Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, teams like that, they're just going to read the tape or watch the tape and be like, oh, all we got to do is run the football on them and then we're going to beat them. I don't want that to happen. So we need to stop the run here. Show that we can do it. Put that on film. Another run, and we shut it down. Good job. Really good job. 3rd and 3. This has got to be a pass. Crowd's getting involved. Quarterback can't make reads, can't make adjustments. It's too loud, can't hear anything. Oh, what a route. That little whip route was so good. Just beat our corners. I think that might have been Palmer on the coverage. It could have been Fabian Ross as well. I think it was Palmer, though. Frustrating that he got beat so easily. And then right back to the run game. Tariq Tate slows him down initially, but he still gets 5 yards out of it. Oh, I hate playing teams that run the ball and then run no huddle. Especially when they run the ball so effectively. I mean, look at these gaps he's getting. He's getting such massive openings. Crazy. Another handoff. Get there. Shut that down. I missed the tackle. Could have shut him down a couple yards sooner. Let's go, boys. Okay, they changed the play, which I don't know how he's able to make adjustments like that with the crowd so loud, but whatever. Oh, it's play action. Washington's got him. Deion Washington eats him up. You can't run play action when Deion's on the field. You just can't do it. 3rd and 11. He ate that for lunch, baby. Oh, it's a screen pass. And it's a sack on a screen pass. What? When has that ever happened? What is the quarterback doing that he couldn't get Jermichael Powell, who's a sophomore this year? He's going to be a junior next year, so he's going to get a little bit more playing time. He just impressed me there. Who gets a sack on a screen? That's crazy. And that was a horrible punt, by the way. 1st and 10 from the 37. All right, let's control it. Let's control the narrative. Look at the blocking by the receivers. Best blocking wide receivers in the country. I'm saying it right now. I don't have any other data to make that official, but I'm gonna say it's official. Best blocking wide receivers in the country. And look at the tight end. We don't really have great tight ends, but we've got serviceable ones. And he's got a nice little catch there. And now we're just gonna go right back to the run game. Right back to the run game. Cam Barfield gets it. He falls forward. Yeah, you can run the football, so can we. We can also run the ball. Landon Sims back in the game. And Landon Sims will get a nice block from the guard and get up to the 16-yard line. Good job, big dog. Do we try for a shot to the end zone? It's a little risky. But maybe somebody gets open here. Step up, scramble with Alonza. Just go down. Just go down. It was a little too risky. Probably shouldn't have done it. But this might be a little bit more or less risky. We go out of the backfield to Barfield. He steps out of bounds. He gets the first down, though. I thought I was going to be able to keep him in bounds. All right, this is probably the final play before 2-minute warning. And it's a wide open touchdown. The gap just opened up like crazy. And a little gritty to add on to it. 21-0. I mean, we're just simply better than all these Mountain West teams. I think it is time to step up to another conference. A little bit higher competition. Maybe Big 12, maybe Pac-12, I guess. Maybe we revive the Pac-12. It'd probably be the Big 12, though. Even if I do choose to put the teams back in the Pac-12 that are going to be in the Pac-12 in the future in real life, like 2026 or something, I think we still would move to the Big 12. That just has a little bit more competition. We get to play teams like Colorado and whoever else is in the Big 12. Kansas State. Kansas. I was going to say Oklahoma. They're not in the Big 12 anymore. I think we have surpassed our time here in the Mountain West. Especially if we're able to win the championship, the conference championship. But who knows if we're able to stop the run? Who knows if we're even good enough to play in the Big 12? I don't know. From the 31-yard line, Fresno State. Now they're starting to pass a little bit. This is what I was hoping San Jose State was going to do. That's a crazy ball. What a great ball from the quarterback. Oh, that's such a good throw. That was such a good throw. Oh, crazy catch. Crazy throw. Get to him. Sack him. Sack the quarterback. No, he got it off. Darn it. How did he get that away? We had him right there. I'd really like some sort of mistake here by Fresno State. Interception, fumble, something. Oh, he got it away again. Stop getting it away. Let me get your sack. Stop throwing it away. I don't know how much quicker I have to be. I feel like we're getting there quick enough to get the sack, but he's just getting the ball away. Little bubble screen, possibly. Super delayed bubble screen, but it works. It's whatever, I guess. Get there, get there, get there, get there. Good job. It's Tariq Jones with another sack. I'm telling you, man, he's top 3 in defensive player of the year. He's playing a fantastic year. I wasn't joking when I said that. He might have another one. Oh, he almost did. But the quarterback once again weasels his way out of a sack by just getting the ball away. And they're going to have a deep field goal. The kicker already missed one, but this is more central. So I'm assuming he's going to drill this one. It's right in the way. He does drill that one, so Fresno State gets on the board right before halftime. 21-3, 37 seconds. What can we do? What can we do? I mean, we have some speed at wide receiver with Matthias Felix, so we can do some damage there, but we need them to really press. If they're not going to press, it's going to be harder for us to find that burner speed. But a screen pass with Cam Barfield will work because that gets us out of bounds. Doesn't use any of my timeouts. We can go with a little choice special, possibly. And see, now they're pressing up on Ashlock. Ashlock's one of our big original deep play wide receivers. He's not going to have it on this one. That's open, though. Kind of. If it's a good enough throw, Senecal catches it. It wasn't that great of a throw, actually. Needed to be a little bit better, but that is a good catch from Senecal. I'm just going to go down to Sims. He's open enough. Run him over, big dog. Oh, kind of. All right, calling on the timeout. We got one left. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Maybe the high-low cross. Maybe the high-low cross gets us into field goal range, possibly. We'll see what happens here. That is Ashlock. Okay. Run some hurry up because the clock, I thought it stopped. It doesn't. Let's go again. Go again. Snap it. Hurry. Snap it. Hurry. Oh. We can't score, so get out of bounds. I was going to say we can't. We're not going to be able to make that touchdown, so just get out of bounds. 24-yard line. Oh, this is left hash. Oh, this is going to be tough. I'm not going to make this. There's no way. There's just no way I'm making this kick. I'm going to try it from right here. I'm not making this. I can already tell. Oh, I squeezed it through. You. Oh, thank God. I did not. That was almost a miss, too. I can't believe I squeezed that through. But we get a field goal out of it. That works. 24-3 at halftime. We're pretty much in control of this entire game. But Fresno State's offense is very frustrating. So I don't know what's going to happen in the second half. If we can get the ball and just run it down like we did against San Jose State, then that's the goal. Okay, shoot clock is on, and we are just going to do the exact same thing we did against San Jose State. I don't know if it's going to be as successful because Fresno State's run defense has been a lot stronger than San Jose State's was. But we're just going to take our time, chew out the entire time as much as we can, and hopefully get out of here with a 24-3 victory. I'll take another touchdown if we get it, but I would prefer just to run the time down and win the game 24-3 if that's what it takes. We got to convert this third down, though. And Barfield will get it, of course. And he's going to squeeze through. Cam Barfield gets a lot of yards on that third down. He's already got 100 yards on the day. Really, really good from Cam. Hand it off to him again. Cut it back. Look at the change of direction. That's something he has really, really good at, is change of direction. Keep it going, though. Keep chewing this time all the way down. Cam Barfield. He hates Mondays. He likes lasagna. Keep it moving. We are taking away the third quarter. Hopefully we can take away a little fourth quarter action, although we are getting a lot of yards. Tylan Hines down the sideline, block, not down the sideline, down the field. And it's a touchdown to Hawaii. You know what? I'm fine with that. We got a crazy good block from receivers, which I've said before is the best wide receiver room in the country in terms of blocking. They hit the kicker as well. And I'm not going to deny Tylan Hines a touchdown, especially on senior day when he is a senior. I'm not going to deny him a touchdown just for the sole fact of keeping the clock moving and taking down more time. I'm going to give the senior a touchdown. It seems right. So it's 31-3. We'll see what the Fresno State offense has up in their store here. What are they game planning at halftime? They're going to run the ball again? I mean, they're down 31-3. The run game has worked, but we were ready for it that time. They get no gain on the play. Tariq Tate was there, so was Tariq Jones. Second down and 10 from the 25. It'll be a screen. Get out there. Tariq Tate, good job. A little bit too many yards on the screen, but they had a lot of blockers there, so to be able to stop him on before he gets the first down is still pretty good. We're going to bring a blitz, and it's going to be shut down. Good job. We were ready for it. That's a really good drive by the defense. Really good possession. Fresno State doesn't do anything, and we get the ball back, and now we can take even more clock down, unless Tylan Hines gets another breakaway run. I mean, I'm not going to keep denying him. Good return from, what's his face? I forget his name. Devon something. I forget his name. Hand off to Barfield. Cam Barfield gets a couple yards. Good job, Cam. Keep running it. Keep on keeping on. Landon Sims back in the game now. He's been out so often this end of the season because he's just been worked so hard at the beginning of the year that his wear and tear is killing him so much. But every time he's in, he gets a lot of yards, so I'm happy that he's staying in the game sometimes. But Barfield's in now, and Barfield just run around a dude and get a huge gain. Okay. That linebacker wasn't prepared for him to just run around him. And this, I'm not going to snap it. I'm not going to snap it in the third quarter. We will go to the fourth quarter with a 31-3 lead. In the final game of the regular season, we will be guaranteed a conference championship spot for the second year in a row. Hopefully this time we will win that game. Unlike last year when we should have beaten Wyoming. We definitely should have beat Wyoming last year. I can't believe we didn't. But we should be able to handle it this year, depending on if it's probably going to be Boise, since Fresno State, we're trouncing them so bad now. They're going to be 8-4. They're not going to have a very good season. And I'm assuming Boise State's going to win their game. If Boise State loses, it'll make it very interesting. What a ball. What a ball from Alonzo Barnett. My God. I picked the wrong play. I was trying to pick a run, but I accidentally picked a pass. And it goes to, I think that is Senecal. And it is a great ball from Barnett. It was put where only he could catch it. Just a great throw from Alonzo Barnett. And we will give the ball back to Fresno State, 38-3. Controlling the game on the ground, controlling the game in the air, and controlling the game on defense. For the most part, we are in trouble. Track him down. Devon Austin, thank you. That was terrifying. But that gives them unbelievably good field position to start this drive. Can they do anything with it? Who knows? We've held them to only a field goal. Oh, I wanted the sack. Why can I never get the sack? I get so close. I get so close, but I can never get it. 2nd and 3. Bring a blitz. Bring the blitz. There's the play action. There's the throw across the middle. And there's the big hit that's broken. Tackled. Down to the 10. Down to the 10. Another linebacker blitz, because why not? Ooh, I filled the wrong gap. I should have filled that gap that he ran through, but I didn't. Obviously, I didn't. Another blitz. Why not? This time I am going to fill this gap. Is it going to be a sweep this time? It is actually going to be a sweep, and he's going to get in. Really good sweep. And good change of direction. All right, so Fresno State gets on the board. It might be a little too late, though. Are they going to kick? They wouldn't kick an onside, would they? Down 38-10 in the fourth quarter. I mean, they don't really... Oh, we ran into the kicker. My God. Now I wouldn't think that... now, actually, it makes more sense to do it because the ball would be across 10 yards. And it was the senior, Peter Manuma. I'm going to line up for... Oops. I was going to line up for onside kick, but they're not even going to do it anyway, so we got bailed out there. And not going to go out of the end zone. Okay. I mean, it would make sense to kick the onside, but if they don't get it, then they're just going to be in trouble again. So it makes sense both ways. And I guess they trust their defense enough to be able to stop us and force us to punt the ball back to them, but we're not going to. They don't know that we're not going to punt the ball back. Although they are really getting in the backfield here on the run game. What's going on? It's like the first drive of the game where they've gotten really good run defense. The pressure's out of control here. We'll get that to Felix. He turns up the field. He's so fast, man. He turns up the field and obliterates the defense, and that gives us a fresh set of downs and more chances to run the clock down. Landon Sims, I mean, he does his thing. Did you expect him to not do his thing? And we are going to have 11 wins on the year for the first time in this series. I know it's only year 2, but for the first time in the series, we will have 11 wins. We should have had more wins last year. We lost a lot of games that we shouldn't have lost last year, including another game against Sam Houston, but we don't talk about those. But now, oh, they're not even using timeouts. They know it's over. They know they're done. 38-10. I kind of want to toss another ball for the end zone just because they scored on me. And I feel like that's disrespectful, so I'm going to be disrespectful back to them. Had a false start, really. How can I say I'm going to be disrespectful and then get a false start? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I'm still going to go for it, though. Try and stop me. Oh, they intercepted me. Oh, they didn't intercept me. Okay. Why did Matthias Felix stop there? His route was not to stop. He was doing a little, like, wheel up the sideline. Why does he stop here? That's not his route. Unless he has an option on the route? I don't think he has an option on the route. I can't really see what the previous play call was. Can I? Oh, I can. Oh, he does have an option on the route. Why would he choose that option? That's annoying. I don't know why he would ever choose that. He did. And he almost got me intercepted there. So we're just going to go back to the run game and not risk ruining Alonzo Barnett's stat line. What a run from... Oh, my God, Landon Sims. I love you so much, man. I'm so sad. Is Jalen Williams the dude that got ran over? Because that would be hilarious if it was. Okay, let's find Jalen Williams, or whatever his name was. Is this him? It is him. Okay, let's watch number 8. Is he the one that gets run over? No, he's not. Darn it. I was hoping yeah, this dude's the one that gets run over. Who is it? It's Higgins. Hoo-ah! Landon Sims, you are my favorite. Look at the big dog. The big dog truck, people. Ugh. Final game of his regular season. This is the dude that got hurt. He just kind of maybe pulled a muscle in his back, something like that. I don't know. All right, so we got 33 seconds and maybe a touchdown on the table with Sims. Oh, it's in for sure. Landon Sims is in. No, he's not. He was almost in. And we have one more play. It's Cam Barfield. Can he get in? Cut it back in? I got stuck. I tried to cut it back in. He's still up on his feet, though. Oh, he's down at the 1. And that's the end of the game. Our regular season comes to a close. We win 11 games on the year. I hate the fact that we lost to freaking Sam Houston. Oh, my God. I hate that so much. But we get the golden screwdriver, so that's something. We're 2-0 against Fresno State now in this dynasty. Alonzo Barnett gets player of the game. He did have a really good touchdown to Senecal at the end of the game. That was a really good ball. Oh, that's the Tylen Hines. Oh, that's the Tylen Hines touchdown run that I was trying to run the clock down, but I gave him the touchdown instead. That's the Fabian Ross pick 6. Really good team effort today. Dominated for most of the game. Fresno State was kind of scary. They were a little bit more scary than San Jose State, but we controlled them. We controlled them like we should. And now we get to find out if it actually is Boise State. I'm assuming it's going to be, unless Boise State lost. If Boise State loses, it's going to create an interesting little thing for who we're playing in the conference championship. I'm guessing it's going to be Boise. I wouldn't think they lose. We get Clint Lanier, the 3-star corner from Needham, Massachusetts. We also get Taylor Blewett from Hawaii, so we keep him local. So 2 more 3-stars have committed. Pelshak, even on the visit, didn't commit. That's kind of annoying. Nick Madden and, or not Nick Madden, Mitchell Madden and Devon Ricks are all number 1 on the board. So we're still looking good for recruits. Fabian Ross gets the player of the week because he got the pick 6. And we are taking on Boise State in the Mountain West Championship. So last year we played Wyoming and lost. This year we play Boise State. We are a better team than we were last year, and we still should have won that game. Are we now projected to be in the playoffs? We are the final team in. Oh my God, we could be going bowling this year, boys. We could be going bowling. I don't think I'm even going to use any of these hours that I have. We're pretty much done with our recruiting class. We've gotten all the guys that we really need. Lanier, Blewett have both committed. Raymond's basically going to commit. Pelshak will commit. We're losing out on Brian Christmas, but if nobody else goes after him, he'll just commit. Khalil, we're looking good on. Texas actually puts a bid on Alex Rome. You know what? You can have him if you want him. I'm not going to go after him. Diego Vanderus, Zach Klaus, Emmett Saylor, Mitchell Madden, and Devon Ricks. We're looking good on all these guys. I don't think we really need to do anything else. Maybe I'll put an extra 25 on Alex Rome to kind of keep Texas at bay, but we don't really even need Alex Rome. We are now, how do we keep falling down? Because we only get 3 stars? That's probably right. We're still top 15 in the country. Unfortunately, we're not going to have a top 5 class this year. But obviously, we're number 1 in the Mountain West by a bullet. Because we have 21 3-stars. And we have the only 5-star and the only 4-star. All right, we're looking pretty good there. Let's simulate to actual conference championship week. Any more commits? Hey, Angel Raymond finally commits. We've been in a on and off relationship with Angel Raymond the entire season, but he finally commits. That's another wide receiver added to the board, or added to the class. And it is conference championship week. We are number 12 in the nation. Boise State's number 21. We already beat them earlier in the year. In their place, because it was on their blue field. We beat them 49-10 a couple episodes ago. I think we can do it again. Boise State in the conference championship game. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun. Do we need to fire our staff members? I don't know. We got B- and B-. I'm fine with that. As long as they don't go anywhere else and take other jobs. I think I'm cool with the coordinators that we have. We don't really need to make any changes there. That's going to be the episode, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode will be the conference championship game against Boise State. Can we get rid of our demons by not winning the conference championship last year and beat Boise State? It is going to be at our place, unlike last year when we had to travel to Wyoming. I think we can get it done. We are clearly the better team, and we are clearly a better team than we were last year. So I think we can do it. It all comes down to what happens in this game, because if we lose this game, we're out of the out of the playoffs. If we win this game, we are locked into the why do I keep doing that? To the college football playoff. And I'd love to play some college football playoff games. So we'll see what happens. Next episode is going to be pretty crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, though. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.